Space and Soul Inspirations. Today, I'm here with the Ivory Twinz Kreations, and this is Layla and Ileana, and they're here with me today to do an interview. Okay, we're just gonna do like this or that questions. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay. Do you like ice cream or cake better?
Ice cream.
I like both because they both go well together. And do you like summer or winter?
Summer.
Pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
Reading books or watching TV?
Reading books.
TV.
Okay. Superheroes or princesses?
Superheroes.
Princesses.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna get into the actual questions, and maybe we'll get back to this or that questions at the end. Can you tell me like more about your business? What do you do and stuff like that?
So our business is named Ivory Twinz Kreations with a K, and we sell scrunchies, headbands, and bonnets. And we are currently working on expanding our business by making new products, such as making lip balms and scrunchy earrings.
Okay. How did you two come up with the idea to start the scrunchie business? What was the moment you thought like this is something we have to do?
Do you want to answer this question?
Yes, please. So on Christmas, our parents, Santa got us some sewing machines, and so our parents got us some sewing lessons so we knew how to use them.
Yeah.
And our first projects were headbands and scrunchies. And when we were done with the lesson, we were so happy with our creation that we went to our parents and said we wanted to start a business.
Yeah.
They want to add anything else?
You said it all.
And where do you go to like sell your products?
We go on pop-ups, markets, lots of
We
stuff.
do private selling, and we also have a, what do you call that thing?
An Instagram account?
No, website.
Yeah, website.
Yeah. We'll get to that question later, and I'll ask you the question of what is your website.
Okay.
What cloth do you use?
Well, we use satin. We use African fabric.
We use oval fabric.
There's lots of combinations.
And which one do you like to use the best?
I would have to go with satin because it's good for the hair and it's good for making bonnets.
I like African fabric because it's so vibrant and it like represents our culture.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite pattern or color with like the African fabric?
We like the orange one, right?
Yeah, it's full of lines and squigglies. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super nice. It looks like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could turn fabric into any magical item, what would it be?
Art supplies.
I would turn it into money. Infinite money.
Yeah. Same. I would too. What is your favorite part of making or selling headbands or scrunchies or stuff like that?
My favorite part is seeing people like enjoy the product that they bought, and I also like making some more money.
Yeah.
You said it all, and I feel like some money too.
Well, I have a business and I like seeing people happy, and especially when I'm like selling cake pops and people like they just start eating it in front of us and then they just say it's like so good. I like hearing that stuff.
Yeah, it makes us happy to see how people enjoy.
Have you ever made like an oops moment where something doesn't turn out like how you planned? And like,
So one time at a pop-up, I think this was like last year, we were driving to our pop-up, which was like about an hour away. We were like 20 minutes to getting there, and then we remembered oh, let's check the back to see if we have everything we need. So we stopped on the side and then we checked. And we realized we forgot our table.
Can you believe that?
Do you want to say the solution?
Yes. So the solution is that there was a Walmart like 10 minutes away. So we drove there and bought some tables.
Yeah.
And we went to the pop-up.
Yes.
It was super, what's the word, like?
Intense.
Yeah.
That's good improvising.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When you're picking out a new cloth, what's the first thing you would look for?
Well, what I look for is how they show out. In making scrunchies is not just about the beauty. It's about how to show out what your personality is.
And what I look for is the texture. Because like you could have the most beautiful fabric and it would be so itchy. So I usually like to feel the texture before I'll buy it. So
yeah. And how do you primarily sell your items? Like, do you have a website?
Yes.
And what's the name of that website?
It's Ivory Twinz Kreations .com.
There's no .com to it.
Send it to them later.
Yeah, we'll send it to you later.
Yeah. Put in that in the comments or put it in the comment section.
Yeah.
If you could design a piece of clothing for a superhero, what would it look like, and what kind of fabric would you use?
Well, if I was creating a superhero's clothes, I would name her super fashion woman, but her outfit would be super flexible for her to fly in and to do backflips.
And what about you, Layla?
I would probably make like a jumpsuit, and it would be using stretchy fabric, also cotton because it might be cold there.
Yeah.
And so, what do you call that? So side on the inside.
Okay, yeah. Do you work together to make new designs, or just do you like surprise each other with your design?
We work together.
It's sometimes both. One time, we thought about like the expanding business part, like the lip balms, and I was like, Nada, guess what? Do you want to make a lip balm for our business? And she was like, sure, why not? So it's kind of both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also there was a time when we were choosing a name for the lip balm, but it was kind of hard since we had different ideas.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have and I have siblings, and we all run the business. So like they run the bracelet side of it. So they just surprise me with whatever I say if it's good or not, and that's how we basically do stuff in my business. And how do you decide a price for your items? Do you ask each other?
We'll usually search up like a similar product, and then that price that we find, we'll round it up.
Yeah, we'll round it up, and we'll also use the time we use to make it, and the money, how much the fabrics cost.
Yeah. If you could sell your cloth creations at a giant event, what kind of event would it be? A fair, a fashion show, or totally something different?
I would pick fashion show because people pay a lot of money to go there, and you know me.
I would probably sell it at a festival because it's super lively and they have a lot of people. So I feel like that would be a good opportunity to sell stuff.
What's the best part of working together? How do you both decide who does what in making your business?
Well, it's nice being with my sister while working, but what's the best part? The best part is that we combine our ideas to make a very good product.
Yeah. If you
You
could
want to add anything?
turn a cloth business into a big famous brand, What would you want it to be called?
The original brand.
The original brand. What about you, Layla?
Same.
Same. Okay. What's the best piece of advice you've got for business?
Well, for my advice, it would be try your best and never give up, even when stuff is hard.
Mine would be to always have a strategy or a plan before you go into something.
I think mine would be because not everyone is gonna buy your product, so don't get down on if they just walk past you or something. When you're not working on your cloth business, what do you like to do for fun? Do you have any hobbies that inspire your designs?
Yes, we actually have a lot. On Monday we do ballet, Tuesday tennis, Wednesday we do opera, which is our favorite, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday we do tennis, and on Friday we do sewing. So it's like a lot of hobbies.
But on the weekends, we like to do some hobbies we don't sign up for, like basketball and drawing and stuff.
How do you plan your day?
How do you plan your day? How I'll plan it is we'll talk it out, and then we usually write it in our little tiny planner journal that we have, and that's usually how our day will go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done with all the business questions. We can get back to that question. Okay, do you like adventure?
I like mystery.
Adventure.
Okay. Do you like the beach?
The beach.
Okay. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate. Vanilla.
Spaghetti or macaroni and cheese?
Spaghetti.
Spicy food or sweet food?
Sweet.
Pajamas or dress-up clothes?
Pajamas.
Sports or baking cookies?
Baking cookies.
Well, that's all the questions we have. Thank you for coming in with an interview, and thank you for listening, Kid Talk listeners. Pin your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.